RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, managed IT, and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through building services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes, providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles. TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Middle Tennessee Electric proudly supports the Blue Raiders, and we're proud to power the scoreboard lights at Murphy Center. When it comes to the electric service in the community, you can always trust MTE to do what's best for our members. We serve by providing affordable, reliable, safe electricity and outstanding member services. Here at MTE, we serve to make life better for our members and their communities. Visit MTE.com to learn more. And about that scoreboard, well, light it up, Blue Raiders!
It's the golden anniversary of Middle Tennessee women's basketball. Season number 50 of Lady Raider Basketball is presented by Window World of Murfreesboro, the official window and exterior remodeling company of Blue Raider Athletics. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance, official team physicians for Blue Raider Athletics. Ascend Federal Credit Union, the exclusive credit union of Blue Raider Athletics. Ascension St. Thomas Rutherford, the official hospital partner for MTSU Athletics. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Now, here's the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
Welcome to Fort Myers, Florida. It's Middle Tennessee and Perdue in the Elements Health Fort Myers Women's Tip-Off. From Fort Myers, Joe Fisher, great to be with you. We're about set to get underway. Middle Tennessee black jerseys and shorts, white numerals and lettering. Perdue gold jerseys and shorts, black numerals and lettering. Again, my vantage point, I am in the end zone up on a concourse, so a little bit different broadcast position, but we'll get it done here today. The tap in the air, it is controlled by Middle Tennessee, and we are underway. And I can just tell you that in this opening quarter, Middle Tennessee will move toward me, so they'll be coming toward you as you listen. Boulder Raber with a bounce pass to Gregory, who works it left to right. Back to Enrique, now into the hands of Scott. Scott cut off on the drive, leaves it outside to Boulder Raber, bounce pass to Blakely. And Blakely fires the three, missed it. Offensive rebound, Boulder Raber, spins in the lane, goes up in traffic, no good. Rebound Perdue, Bass pulled it down. They want to run in transition where they get the opportunity. Bass, who's been a very good addition for them, the transfer from Akron, gets it into Swanson's hands. Swanson guarded by Scott to Bass. Bass with a handoff to Swanson, step back, couldn't take the shot. Shot clock is down to 10. Bass outside Lombard. Lombard spins left, crosses over right, goes up floater in the lane, good. Destiny Lombard with the basket. 3-year player at Stephen F. Austin. And Perdue grabs the early 2-0 lead. Scott Takes the 3 left wing, no good. Long rebound Perdue. I don't think that's the shot. They don't mind the shot, but I don't think they want it that early in the shot clock. They would like for them to pass the ball around a little bit more. Swanson with the basketball, behind the back dribble, drives baseline, sends it out to Bass. 15-foot jumper, too strong. Offensive rebound, put back, blocked by Bouldereva. Took it right out of her hands. Lady Raiders coming the other way. Blakely down the middle, splits 2 defenders, goes up, and they say it was just a block out of bounds. Looked like a lot of contact, but MTSU will retain possession. But Bouldereva blocked that with both hands and just secured it. That'll send a message to Lana McCarthy, I think. Gregory takes the inbounds pass, gets it to Scott. Scott drives left side of the lane, goes up through traffic, had it knocked out of bounds again. Well, they're trying to go to the basket. Perdue doing a good job with help side defense. Shot clock at 17. Gregory will inbound on the baseline. Looked inside, wasn't open, sends it out deep, almost to midcourt, run down by Scott. 2-0 Perdue, 8:25 to go first quarter. Scott backs it out, shot clock at 8. She's 30 feet away. Scott drives right side of the lane, powers it up too strong, no good. She was looking for contact, didn't get it, and didn't finish. Perdue the other way, Lombard to the top, to McCarthy. Now to Jones. Jones goes up and has it in the lane. Basket good, Rashunda Jones. And Perdue extends the lead to 4-0. Perdue has been all season long a very good first quarter team. Enrique, handoff Blakely. Bounce pass right side Scott. Well, they're just shoving Nas out of the lane, but that big McCarthy body just putting an elbow in her back and moving her off the block. Blakely lost the basketball. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with Middle Tennessee. Blakely got in the lane, got in the air, couldn't do anything with it, and lost it. Fortunately, it went off the arm of McCarthy out of bounds. 7:37 to go in this first quarter. Middle Tennessee looking for his first points here in Fort Myers. Enrique drives, goes with the left hand, rolls off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound Perdue. Long lead pass to Lombard, right wing. Lobs it off the block. Handoff by McCarthy. Back to McCarthy. She'll take the 10-footer, no good. Rebound Gregory. Middle Tennessee very comfortable with McCarthy taking that shot from 10 feet or so. They just don't want her just posting up right down on the low block. Enrique squares up, hands it to Blakely. Now to Gregory. Perdue doing a good job defensively. Nas double team, kicks to Enrique. Wide open 3 straight away, bang! There's it, the inside out. Nas with the assist, Enrique with a 3-pointer and a whistle. First thing you need to do is get the Perdue coach off the floor. I mean, she was out at midcourt on the floor. Foul on Middle Tennessee. First foul was called on Gregory. Perdue to inbound, and it's knocked out of bounds by Blakely. They worked really hard at practice on inbounds and out-of-bounds plays, trying to deny where Perdue would like to go with the basketball. This time they get it in to Jones, almost stolen by Blakely. This time Blakely gets a little bit too aggressive and commits the foul. They want to be aggressive for sure, but that was a little too much. First on Cab and the second on the Lady Raiders. 4-3, Perdue leads, 6:48 to go first quarter. Inbound to McCarthy, one dribble handoff to Lombard. Lombard guarded by Gregory. Picks up the dribble. Out on the perimeter, Gregory puts on the pressure. She finally got it to McCarthy. Now back to Jones and a tripping. Oh, I believe she actually is going to be called for the charge. They called McCarthy for the illegal screen, and that was another thing in the scouting report, to attack those screens, and McCarthy called for the illegal screen, her first. Middle Tennessee with a chance to take the lead. Out to Enrique. She'll take another 3 from where she hit it before. That one's in and out, no good. Rebound McCarthy for the Boilermakers. I would imagine Perdue's probably content to let her take that shot at least early on. McCarthy, top of the key. They sag back off of her. There's the backdoor cut, and it's a beauty. And a lay-in good by Lombard. Really nice pass from McCarthy to Lombard for the basket. 6-3 Boilermakers. Just inside 6 minutes to go in this first quarter. Nas sets a screen for Blakely. They find Enrique. There's the lob to Nas off the high block. Turnaround fall away is no good. That's a tough shot. Rebound Perdue coming the other way, Swanson. They've got her pushed out farther than she'd like to be. Swanson steps into the three and hits it. That's her game. That's what she is for. That's her 49th career three-pointer, and Perdue extends the lead to 9-3. Lady Raiders got to find an offensive rhythm here. They have really struggled. Perdue has kept them off balance. They settle for the three-pointer. That's no good. Rebound Perdue. No Middle Tennessee players went to the board. Long lead pass to Lombard. Lombard. Bounce pass. Bass goes up and under. Reverse short. Rebound Bouldereva. Outlet to Blakely. MTSU with numbers. Lead pass Enrique. Runs it down and lays it in. That was not easy. The pass didn't come up high. She went down and got it, and on a dead run, put it in off the glass. 9-5 Perdue. 4:50 to go, first quarter. Swanson to the high post pass. Backdoor cut again to Lombard off the glass. Short rebound Bouldereva. Lets the traffic clear, gets it out to Blakely. Courtney front court. Leaves it for Gregory. Got to get Gregory involved in this offense. Blakely will reset from the top of the key. Still with a dribble. Now to Enrique. There's the lob to Bouldereva, 12 feet away. Back to Enrique. Bounce past Blakely. Blakely steps back, can't shoot. Entry past Bouldereva. Spins left, put it up good. That's where she needs it. About 6 feet from the basket. First basket for Nas. 9-7 Perdue. 4:12 to go first quarter. Almost a steal by Enrique. Bass going to drive all the way in. Got knocked off balance. Fell down, loose ball, saved by Swanson. High arching jumpers, an air ball, and taken away by Gregory. Boy, Nas and McCarthy were really going at it in the lane. Gregory hesitates and bounced it for Blakely, who broke for the baseline, and the ball went out of bounds. Timeout on the court. 3:52 to go in the opening quarter from Fort Myers, Florida. Perdue 9, Middle Tennessee 7. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Bucks, cash, bread, coin, dough, bank, loot, cheddar, whatever you call it, the Cash Instant games from the Tennessee Lottery have lots of it. 4 great games absolutely loaded to the brim with top prizes from $50 to $1,000. Now that's a whole lot of cabbage. Moolah, cheese, dinero, Benjamins. Well, you get the idea. Only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes. Providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles, TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
Middle Tennessee Electric proudly supports the Blue Raiders, and we're proud to power the scoreboard lights at Murphy Center. When it comes to the electric service in the community, you can always trust MTE to do what's best for our members. We serve by providing affordable, reliable, safe electricity and outstanding member services. Here at MTE, we serve to make life better for our members and their communities. Visit MTE.com to learn more. And about that scoreboard, well, light it up, Blue Raiders.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Today's first minute of the game was brought to you by First Vision Bank. Accomplish your vision for your personal or business finances with First Vision Bank. With dedicated banking professionals, products to fit your goals, and advanced financial management tools, your vision is our mission. FVB.bank, FDIC, equal housing lender. Perdue 9, Middle Tennessee 7. From Fort Myers, Florida, Joe Fisher, glad to be with you. In the early going, Middle Tennessee 3 of 11 from the field, 1 of 5 from three-point range, and I think Coach Insel would probably tell you maybe settling for that three-point attempt a little bit too much in the early going. Perdue 4 of 11 from the field. They've hit their only three-point opportunity. Boilermakers a 9-6 edge in early rebounds. Points in the paint 6-4 in favor of Perdue. Fast break points 3-2 in favor of Perdue. And the starters stay on the court for Middle Tennessee. substitution for Perdue, number 13, Ella Collier, a fifth-year player out of Danville, Indiana, a 6-foot guard, 4.8 points per game, is in the lineup. Perdue will have the basketball. The inbound right in front of their bench. And the inbound to Rashunda Jones. Jones will bring it up, guarded by Blakely. Jones, Big Ten all-freshman team last year. Pass caught by Bass, cut off by Enrique. Back out to Jones, probably got away with a travel, almost threw it away. Saved to Bass, 15-footer contested off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, pulled down by Kendall Puryear, a 6'3" freshman who's in the game. She really goes after it. She's a very physical player. Bass to Puryear, takes the jumper, maybe, I think Boulder-Raven might have gotten a little bit of a finger on it, but it went in anyway. Puryear with a jumper, her first points, 11-7 Purdue. Blakely to Enrique, top of the key. Hands it off to Blakely. Purdue has done a really nice job as Scott fires the three and hits it. Tamia Scott with the three, her first points. 11-10 Boilermaker lead. For the most part, Purdue has done a nice job of keeping Middle Tennessee from getting into their offensive set. Bullet pass in, gets through, and it's off of a Purdue player, and it'll go to Middle Tennessee. She tried a really quick bullet pass into the lane. Puryear wasn't ready for it, and it bounced out of bounds. So Bass will sit down now for Purdue. And number 11, McKenna Layden, who has not played this season. This is her first appearance. She'll come in now for Middle Tennessee. Jada Granum, the redshirt junior, 6'3", out of Ontario, is in the contest. Middle Tennessee, front court, Boulder-Raven. On the left wing, hands off to Blakely. Blakely to Scott, up top Granum. Granum back to Scott. Scott off the screen from Jada, drives right side of the lane, powered it up, no good, a lot of contact. They're really letting it go on drives in the lane on both sides today, and that's fine. That's the way they're going to let it go. Layden gets it into the hands of number 1, Amaya Reynolds, a 6-foot redshirt freshman from South Bend, Indiana. She's in. Purdue will go about 9 or 10 deep here on a regular basis. Layden, backdoor cut, nicely defended by Granum. They get it out. And now the kick back, a wide open three on the wing is way too strong. Rebound Middle Tennessee's Tamia Scott. Scott leaves it. Boulder-Raven running the court and got behind everybody and laid it in. Well, we saw her really do that in the A&M game. 3 consecutive trips. She got back behind the defense and laid it in. First Middle Tennessee lead, 12-11. Three-pointer left wing is no good. Rebound. They scrap for it, loose ball. Whose is it? They're going to call a foul on the floor. I think they're going to get Tamia Scott. That'll be her first. Team's third. Again, I'm sitting up in the concourse about 20 or 25 rows above floor level in an end zone. So this is a much different broadcast perspective. Not a bad view necessarily, but just a little bit different look. I'm 125, 130 feet away from the other baseline. 1:30 to go in the quarter. Middle Tennessee leading 12-11. Reynolds with the basketball to Layden. Layden back to Reynolds. Reynolds 25 feet away. Shot clock at 5. Reynolds scoops and got to the basket and scored. Can't have that happen. They just let her go basically uncontested, and she scooped with the underhand left hand and made it. Purdue back in front 13-12. Blakely to Scott, top of the key. Scott drives through the defenders, powered it up. She was fouled. She'll go to the line. Good job of recognition there. Tamia saw it. And the foul is on Reynolds. That's her first. That's the second on Purdue in this quarter, and that will send Scott to the line. This is an area where she has struggled a bit. Only 56% on the season from the line. And misses the first one. And the frustration has been a lot of times when she misses the first, the second one doesn't go either. Here's the second. She missed them both. Rebound Purdue. I mean, that's where games get away. Tennessee missed 14 free throws in the Tennessee loss. 53 seconds to go first quarter. Bounce pass, tough jumper per year, hit it. Boy, she was contested and knocked it in, so she's been a nice boost off the bench with 4 quick points. 15-12 Boilermakers. About a 14-second difference in the shot clock and the game clock. Scott ran in and drew a foul. She was off balance and got bailed out. Foul is on Puryear, her first. And that'll send her to the line. Well, she was right there a minute ago. Let's hope for a little bit better here. Savannah Davis will check in after the first free throw for Middle Tennessee. First toss is good. That one rattled, but it went in. 4 for Scott, 15-13 Purdue's lead. Second toss, that one was clean. She's got 5. Savannah Davis, freshman from McKenzie, Tennessee, checks in. Scott sits down, Boulder Rava sits down. So you've got Granna Marique back in as well. A little pressure by Blakely in the backcourt. Layden will finally have to bring it across on her own, looking for a guard. She finds Reynolds. Ball is kicked, it's loose. They scramble on the floor, jump ball. Possession arrow will leave it with the Boilermakers with 19 to shoot and 20.8 on the game clock. So now looking likely for the last shot of the quarter. Purdue will make wholesale changes, and they'll put Elena Harper in, a 6'3" junior, making her first appearance. Inbounding on the baseline. They'll take a quick jumper and miss it, but an offensive rebound. Pulled out, but she traveled with it. Harper pulled the rebound, but shuffled the pivot foot. So now Middle Tennessee with a chance to play for the final shot of the quarter. Boulder Rava will check back in for Grantham. Scott will check back in for Davis. For Purdue, Layden back in. Somebody's got to leave. We got 6 on the floor. And that will be Swanson. Purdue leading 15-14, 16.7 seconds remaining first quarter. Blakely into the front court. Blakely bounce pass Arike. You hear the Purdue bench calling for what the play is going to be. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2. Long three-pointer offline, no good. Rebound shot put up. It will not count. It went in, but the shot came after the clock had expired. Again, Purdue, good job defensively. They did not let Middle get the decent look that they were working for. 1 quarter in the books from Fort Myers. Purdue 15, Middle Tennessee 14. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
Looking for the ultimate hangout spot? Head to Cedar Glade Brews. With 12 taps and over 100 bottles and cans, we've got craft beer, seltzer, mead, kombucha, cider, non-alcoholic, and craft soda for everyone. We're family and dog-friendly, featuring food trucks, live music, and trivia nights. Plus, you can book our space for private events inside or on our spacious patio.
Blue Raider fans enjoy a Cedar Glade brew in the Murphy's Center Beer Garden.
Purveyors of foamy goodness, Cedar Glade Brews, where great times and good vibes await.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
We head to the second quarter. Purdue 15, Middle Tennessee 14. From Fort Myers, Florida, Joe Fisher, glad to have you with us. Atmos Energy, delighted to sponsor the Blue Raiders and fuel homes and business in Middle Tennessee with affordable, efficient, and reliable natural gas for today and generations to come. Natural gas is the smart choice for fueling our energy future. First quarter, 5 of 15 from the field, 2 of 7 from three-point range, 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Purdue 7 of 18 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, and has not attempted a free throw. Rebounding is an issue. 14-8 in favor of the Boilermakers, 5 of those offensive rebounds, and as a result, 4 second chance points, and you see the scoreboard 15-14 in favor of Purdue. Hey, Blue Raider fans, get ahead of the game with the best home services team in town for your heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, and home improvement needs. Lee Company, the team to call, 615-867-1000 or leecompany.com. Under Coach Katie Gerald's, Purdue is 46-9 when they lead after the first quarter. They lead by 1 as we head to the second quarter, 15-14. And it will be Blue Raider basketball coming toward you here. Again, I'm in the end zone, so I can just tell you Middle Tennessee moving toward us, toward your radio as you listen in this first half. Blakely drives, cross-court pass to Gregory. Bounce pass, Boldereva. Boldereva up on the high block, squares, finds Blakely, spots a wide-open three. It's short. Rebound, offensive board. Arike missed the putback, but she was fouled. Finally got an offensive rebound. She went right back up with it. Was fouled by Destiny Lombard. That's her first, team's first of the quarter. Middle Tennessee 7-9 all time against teams, the current teams in the Big Ten, all 17 of them. Arike's first free throw was good. She had 14 in the win over Florida A&M. She has 6 here today. Ties the game at 15. And for the lead, missed it. Long rebound is run down in the corner by the Boilermakers. They had her double team, let her out of it. Rashunda Jones gets it front court to Collier. Collier back to Jones. Jones, the sophomore. Layden, there's a backdoor cut. Layup good by Lombard. They have run that successfully 3 times so far today. 17-15 Boilermakers. Scott on the left wing. Up top, Boldereva finds Gregory. Gregory has not even gotten a look yet. Arike has a size advantage, put it up too short. She had Layden on her hip, just didn't finish it. Rebound Purdue coming the other way. Or going the other way, we should say. The lead for a jumper from 3, that's an air ball way off the mark. Rebound to Scott. That was taken by Harper. They'll let her have that shot all day. Blakely with the dribble, works it back toward the top. They'll set the offense. Like to see them. They have not been able to run their set, get that drive to the basket clear. Arike back to Blakely. Shot clock at 12. Blakely finds Boldereva. She'll spot for a wide open 3. Nailed it. She can hit that shot. 7 for Nas. The lead for Middle Tennessee, 18-17. Purdue does not want to leave her out there uncontested. Run off the high post and a whistle and a foul on Arike as the defender. Quite frankly, if Layden hadn't fallen down, they wouldn't have called it, but Layden fell. So Arike's called for the foul, her first. Team's first of the quarter. So now Bass and McCarthy, their starters at 6'2 and 6'4, check back in. McCarthy, New Hampshire Miss Basketball. Current Big Ten Freshman of the Week after her play last week. Lombard hands it off on the inbounds to Jones. Jones goes right side for a jumper that is good. She had a foot on the line. It's a 2-pointer by Ella Collier. That's one of those, if she was like 3 inches farther back, it would have been a 3-pointer. Instead, it's a 2. Purdue back in front, 19-18. Gregory, bounce pass to Arike, 10 feet away right side. Had it stripped away. Loose ball, they dive to the floor. Taken away, Arike had it for a moment. Purdue comes away with it. On the steal, coming the other way, the Boilermakers. Jones picked up the dribble, needs some help. Arike did a great job denying Bass the basketball. Purdue gets it to the right wing. They want to start most of their offense on the wing. They want that to be their first pass and go from there. Lombard, oh, she carried the basketball. My goodness. I was waiting for the whistle. It was late. She finally called it. The defender cut into the passing lane. She picked up the dribble. She put it down again because she didn't know what else to do. And it was a very clear call. Scott to Enrique. Drives to the basket. She's fouled. She had a defender on her hip, drew the contact. Foul's going to be on Rashunda Jones. That's her first. Team's second of the quarter. Sophie Swanson checks back in for the Boilermakers. This is a very new-look Perdue team for Katie Geralds, with transfers from a number of places. 75% of their scoring, 89% of their rebounding comes from all the new players. Enrique makes the first free throw. She's got 7. We're tied at 19. Second one on the way, also good. She is a very good free throw shooter. Lady Raiders back in front, 20-19. Little zone trap in the backcourt by the Raiders. Almost a steal by Gregory, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Perdue. Surprised them with the trap after the made free throw. Now looking to get the ball in. They get it in cross court to Swanson. Swanson guarded by Scott, goes back cross court right side. To Collier, now a 3 from the wing. Too strong. Rebound taken away by Tamia Scott. Well, put a good possession here, and let's build a little bit of a cushion. Middle has had a couple of one-point advantages. That's been all. Perdue has led the majority of this first half. Boulder-Rava to Enrique. They sag back. Lob inside. Nas could not hang on. All she could do is throw it back in bounds, and Perdue will come away on the turnover. Ella Collier goes inside. Bass missed the shot. And a whistle and an offensive foul. Offensive foul on Bass. And I believe it was Gregory that took the charge. Foul on Reagan Bass is her first, team's third of the quarter. And we haven't called Gregory's name for offense at all, but doing the other things. Front court Enrique, top of the key, looking for Nas, not open, goes to Blakely. Now Nas comes up top. Finds Enrique, right wing. Blakely lobs it in. Boulder-Rava spins left, fall away, partially blocked. She had a bad angle. She fell away from the basket, hit the side of the backboard. Perdue coming the other way. Jones picks up the basketball and almost threw it away. It was saved by Collier. Shot clock at 15. 5:53 to go first half. Middle Tennessee leading 20-19. Enrique doing a good job denying the ball to Bass, but she finally got it, but missed the contested shot, and the rebound to Gregory. Jalen Gregory drives, leaves it for Boulder-Rava, and I think she traveled with it, and she did. I think Nas thought Gregory was going to go all the way to the basket with it, was a little bit surprised, and then took the extra step. Granum checks back in for Boulder-Rava. Both teams having to struggle for everything they get offensively here today. 5.5 to go in this first half. Jones front court. Blakely went for the steal, didn't get it. To Swanson, now back to Jones. Jones to Swanson. Eases back, steps back, fires the jumper, no good. Long rebound, Blakely. Blakely coming the other way for the Lady Raiders. She's going to go coast to coast, puts up a tough shot, no good. Got into traffic, contested by McCarthy. Boy, you hate those empty possessions with difficult shots. Collier's jumper is no good. Rebound, Blakely. Well, Middle Tennessee doing a good job defensively, but not being able to cash in on the offensive end. Blakely to Enrique. Squares to the basket, top of the key. Couple of dribbles, hands back off to Courtney. Now to Scott, right side. Outside Granum. Enrique trying to post up inside on Bass. Scott kicks it out. Blakely will fire the long three. That's no good. Rebound McCarthy, and a foul over the back on Granum. Well, Middle Tennessee is just not getting the offensive looks they are accustomed to. Give Perdue credit for that, and settling for those long three-point attempts. Timeout, 4:33 to go in the half. Middle Tennessee 20, Perdue 19. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in supporting and treating Middle Tennessee State University athletes. Providing expert treatment of injuries to bones, joints, or muscles, TOA's team of orthopedic specialists can get you back in the game. Same-day appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Injured? Visit one of our many ortho urgent cares, or to make an appointment, call 1-855-NEED-TOA or visit www.toa.com. TOA, the official team doctor for Blue Raider Athletics.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 47 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence. Only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2023 total sales.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
With nearly 200 majors and concentrations for undergrads and more than 100 graduate programs, Middle Tennessee State University has something for everyone, including more than 50 online degrees. You want high-quality, affordable education? Well, it's not too late to apply. Learn more at mtsu.edu. Middle Tennessee 20, Perdue 19, 4:33 to go in the first half from the Elevance Health Fort Myers women's tip-off. Middle Tennessee just 6 of 21 from the field, 3 of 10 from three-point range, 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Thank goodness for the free throws, because Perdue is 9 of 25 from the field. That's only 36%. 1 of 6 from 3, but has not attempted a free throw. Rebounding 19-14 in favor of the Boilermakers. Points in the paint 10-6 in favor of Perdue. Bench points 8-0 in favor of Perdue. And it will be Purdue's basketball as they take it the length of the court. Jones, front court, guarded by Jada Harrison, making her first appearance, the 5'8 freshman out of Martin, Tennessee. Layden with a handoff, almost stripped away. Jones kicks to the corner, and I believe Swanson traveled, and she did. So the turnover, that will be turnover number 6 on Perdue. Middle Tennessee with 4 turnovers. And let's see, let's reset for you. It is Harrison running the point, along with Gregory, Enrique, Boldareva, and Scott. Again, Gregory has not been involved in the offense at all so far. Scott drives into contact, missed the shot. Rebound Perdue. She gets inside, and then just a little bit off balance and can't finish. Inside 4 minutes to go, first half. Lombard, deep right wing. Drives on Scott. Came clear, leaves it up top. Puryear takes the contested jumper short. Rebound Boldareva. And for Nas, that is rebound number 6 in this first half. Just need to get a good, solid offensive set. It's been a while. Scott drives up and under, again a tough shot, missed it, loose ball out of bounds, will stay with the Blue Raiders. She uses a lot of effort to get there, but once she gets to the rim, just off balance and unable to finish. Well, Katie Gerald's complaining that ball should have gone to Perdue. It did not. Scott with a bounce pass to Harrison. Lob to Boldareva off the block near side. Cross court wide open. Gregory, long range 3, too strong. It was on line a little bit too strong. Rebound Perdue. Amaya Reynolds, the redshirt freshman out of South Bend, Indiana, with the basketball front court. Palms the basketball on most every dribble there. Picks up the dribble. Bounce pass almost stolen by Enrique. Saved by Layden. Layden. Well, they're denying the basketball. Finally gets it into the hands of Reynolds. Cross court long 3 by Swanson is short. Rebound Harrison. Good defense by the Lady Raiders. Down to Gregory. Spots for another 3. Yes! I love it. She missed the first, didn't hesitate on the second. Largest lead of the afternoon, 23-19, Middle Tennessee by 4. 2:30 to go in the half. Layden for 3. No good. Rebound loose, taken away by Gregory. Let's put another one back-to-back together. Jalen leaves it for Harrison. Harrison just across the center line. Steps out of the huge logo that's on the court. Being guarded closely by Swanson, and a little too closely, and Swanson commits the foul. Foul on Swanson is her first, team's fourth. Substitutions, Tamia Scott's going to come out now. And Arike is back in. Got to get Gerald's out of the way where you can stand and bring in the basketball. She finally eases over to the left. She's standing almost shoulder to shoulder with Harrison, who inbounds to Blakely. So now you got Courtney back in the game along with Harrison. There's Gregory. Entry pass, Boldareva draws the double team, hooks the pass to Blakely. Blakely lobs it inside. Arike off the glass. Yes! Excellent touch pass from the top. And Arike cashes in. She's got 10. The lead is 6. 25-19. Starting to get a little offensive rhythm here. 1:47 to go in the half. Again denying the basketball, doing an outstanding job, but Bass cuts through and missed the layup. Loose ball taken away by Perdue. Tied up in there, reaching in, scrapping with her is Harrison. Possession arrow leaves it with Perdue. Boy, Gregory doing an outstanding job denying the ball out there on the wing where Perdue wants to go to start their offense. And now a little word from the official to Perdue saying, just you need to calm down a little bit. Don't mess with her. She's a black belt in Taekwondo. Perdue looking to get it in, counts on. They finally lob it at Perdue, and now Lombard to Collier. Collier right wing Bass. Step back three is no good. Long rebound tapped out. Perdue saves it. It was a brick off the backboard and bounced off the hands and moved outside. Lombard, nice pass. Perdue with a lay-in. Nice dish from Lombard. 25-21, Lady Raiders. Harrison with the ball. Blakely set it up to her. Now bounces it back to Blakely. Blakely tripped and fell. They scrap, I think, jump ball. It'll stay with MTSU. That's one of those where you get caught doing a little spin move every once in a while and you didn't really need to, and spun, lost your balance, ran into a defender, fortunate to get the ball back. Harrison comes out, Scott back in. Boy, need a good solid last 65 seconds here. Leading by 4 with 1:05 left in the half. Boldareva goes back to Arike. 3, left side, a little too strong. Rebound Purdue's Lombard. Lombard front court, 53 seconds left in the half. Lob inside for Bass. They went for the steal, didn't get it. Bass kicks it out. Spotted 3 left side, way too strong. Rebound Scott. Good help side defense there, interior wise by the Lady Raiders. Blakely runs into 2 defenders, probably traveled. Yes, she did. I thought she did. There was contact, but she got off balance and took 1 too many. And that is turnover number 6 on the Lady Raiders. 28 seconds left, 6-second different shot clock and game clock. Handoff to Collier, about 30 feet away. To Bass, guarded by Arike. 10 to shoot. Layden cut off by Scott. Cut off at the high post, goes back to Bass. Bass with 5 to shoot. Bass kicks to the corner and out of the wing. Shot clock at 1. Inside, they didn't get it away. They did not get the shot away in time. Had a couple of looks, kept looking for a better one and ran too much time. 6.3 seconds remaining. Middle has a chance to get the final shot. Inbounds to Blakely with 5, with 4, 3. Leaves it for Arike. 25-footer, no good. That'll end the half. But the Lady Raiders will go to the locker room with a 4-point lead. It's Middle Tennessee 25, Perdue 21. From the Elements Health Fort Myers women's tip-off in Fort Myers, Florida. Halftime is next. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
MT Dining is eating made easy. With more than 19 dining locations, you will never run out of variety on campus. Whether it's Chick-fil-A, Subway, or Starbucks, we've got the brands you love right here. Need a quick snack or Scantron? Stop by one of the 5 pods on campus and try out MT Dining's new Farm to Fork experience. Farmers Market, now open, located in the Student Union. Visit mtdining.com for more information or visit our office in the Keithley University Center, room 202.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
Bucks, cash, bread, coin, dough, bank, loot, cheddar, whatever you call it, the Cash Instant games from the Tennessee Lottery have lots of it. 4 great games absolutely loaded to the brim with top prizes from $50 to $1,000. Now that's a whole lot of cabbage. Moolah, cheese, dinero, Benjamins. Well, you get the idea. Only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
With the game on the line and the shot clock winding down, the Blue Raiders pass the ball to the most proven player on the floor to make the game winner. As the Nashville area's proven John Deere equipment dealer and proud sponsor of Middle Tennessee basketball, Tri-Green Equipment is wide open and ready to make the game-winning play for your property season after season. Stop by in-store today or visit us online at trigreen.com. Go Blue Raiders.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
Halftime for Fort Myers, Florida. Middle Tennessee leads Perdue 25-21. Dr. Davis Spivey and Murfreesboro Oral Surgery and Implant Center are proud supporters of Blue Raider athletics. For over 25 years, Dr. Spivey has provided the best oral surgical care possible to our community. Middle Tennessee trailed 15-14 after the first quarter, but then the defense really picked up. They held the Boilermakers to just 6 second quarter points. Middle Tennessee outscoring them to 11-6 in quarter number 2 to build this 25-21 lead. Most notably, we talked about this in the pregame visits, the focus on the interior players for Perdue, Reagan Bass, the 6'2 senior, and Lana McCarthy, the 6'4 freshman, who came in averaging a combined 26 points a game. Those two are scoreless in the first half of play. So kudos to Boldareva, Arike, and the help side defense that helped make that possible, because those two are combined 0 for 10 from the field in the first quarter. We'll take a break. We'll go back through some of the stats for you in just a moment. Hey, Blue Raider fans, if you're interested in bringing a group to a game this season, maybe a youth sports team, church family, a group of colleagues, no better way to enjoy a game in the Murphy Center than a group of friends. Tickets currently on sale. Special rate of only $10 for groups of 20 or more. Can include experiences like the High Five Tunnel or Bench Kids. Secure your block of seats. Call the group sales department, 615-904-8082. Middle Tennessee leads 25-21 over Perdue. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
Earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
City Auto Mitsubishi is your hometown dealer for new Mitsubishi models like Outlander, Eclipse Cross, and Mirage. See all the new Mitsubishi models and save today. Remember, City Auto is still your volume used car dealer with a huge selection of quality pre-owned inventory. Win with City Auto's great selection of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs from more than 35 brands. City Auto, Bridge Avenue off Old Fort Parkway. Go Blue Raiders!
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000. Visit them at leecompany.com or call 615-867-1000.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
Beautiful 80-degree day here in Fort Myers, Florida. Middle Tennessee leading Perdue 25-21 in the Elements Health Fort Myers women's tip-off. Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center, the official medical group of MTSU Athletics, proudly keeping Murfreesboro healthy since 1949. Statistically, Middle Tennessee in the first half, only 8 of 28 from the field. That is 28%. 4 of 14 from three-point range, also 28%. 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 62%. Perdue, 10 of 32 from the field. That's 31%. 1 of 9 from three-point range, 11%. And the Boilermakers did not attempt a free throw. And you can bet that Coach Katie Geralds will get in the ear of an official before this third quarter begins to let them know about that. Rebounding 25-19 in favor of Perdue. 7-4 edge in offensive rebounds. Middle Tennessee, 7 assists, 5 turnovers, no steals, 1 block shot. Perdue, 5 assists, 7 turnovers, 2 steals, and 2 block shots. Individually, for Middle Tennessee, Alina Enrique, 10 points. She was 3 of 8 from the field with 1 rebound. 7 points for Anastasia Boldareva. She also had 6 rebounds to lead the Lady Raiders in that category. 5 points for Tamia Scott, who was 1 of 6 from the field. Jalen Gregory with 1 3-pointer, 3 points for the scoring for 25. For Perdue, the leading scorer off the bench, Kendall Puryear, with 6 points. She had a couple of really nice finishes in the lane, and 6 points for Destiny Lombard. 3 points for Sophie Swanson. 2 points for Ella Collier, 2 points Amaya Reynolds, 2 points for Rashunda Jones. Most notably, we mentioned it a moment ago, Reagan Bass averaging 15 points a game, scoreless, 0 for 7 from the field. Great defense on her in that first half. Lana McCarthy averaging 11 points per game and 7 rebounds. She has no points, 0 for 3 from the field with 4 rebounds. So credit the defense for a lot of this. Frankly, both defenses playing very well. It's going to come down to whose offensive changes, adjustments pay off, who can make the big finishes near the rim, and who can make the big shots to try to put this thing away. These two teams will play again on Saturday. Middle Tennessee will take on Iowa State. Perdue gets South Carolina. Those two teams met earlier before this game, and the Gamecocks blew out Iowa State 76-36. At one point, it was 27-3. That was the early scoring. The Iowa State scored 3 points in the first quarter, 6 points in the second quarter. So South Carolina hitting on all cylinders, and Iowa State struggling against that Gamecock defense. We will see Iowa State 12:30 Central Time is the tip-off on Saturday. So looking forward to that one, but a lot of business to take care of here. As Matt Insel was talking when they wrapped up the shoot-around today, we can't get to 3-0 on this trip unless we get to 2-0. We can't think about Iowa State, doesn't matter. Everything has got to be focused on Perdue, and right now everything has to be focused on this next 20 minutes of play here at Florida Southwest College. We'll take a break, get the second half started for you. Middle Tennessee leading 25-21. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Not feeling well and need to see a doctor? Find the care you need now at Ascension St. Thomas. We're here with 24/7 ER care, same-day care, and walk-in urgent care for broken bones, sprains, allergies, sore throats, and more. Visit ascension.org/St. Thomas Care to get the right care at the right place at the right time. Serving Middle Tennessee State University, Murfreesboro, and surrounding communities.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, managed IT, and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through building services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization.
The MTSU Alumni Association is proud of its more than 130,000 living alumni who are leading, teaching, entertaining, researching, flying, farming, nursing, and more worldwide. Every Blue Raider accomplishment adds value to your degree. Are you connected to the MTSU National Alumni Association? Visit mtalumni.com to share what you're doing. Update your information and see how you can be involved and informed. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics, because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
How do you create a tradition of leadership? You power it with impressive towing and hauling, sharpen it with smart features like a mobile generator, and dominate the game 47 years straight. That's Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks, a legacy of excellence, only at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Available features. See Owner's Manual for important operating instructions based on 1977 to 2023 total sales.
If you're a small business owner, think about everything you need to help your business succeed. You need a plan, happy customers, steady cash flow, and an insurance agent that gets you. I'm State Farm Agent Deb Insel, and I run a small business too. I understand the unique needs of local business owners and will make it easy for you to choose the right protection at the right price. Because one thing you don't need is insurance stress. Call me, Agent Deb Insel, for your small business needs today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The
The golden anniversary of Lady Raider basketball continues in just moments with the second half of today's game. Let's get back to the game with the voice of the Lady Raiders, Joe Fisher.
This is actually the 50th season of women's basketball for both Middle Tennessee and Perdue, both celebrating their golden anniversary. Our second half is presented by Granis & Associates, certified public accountants specializing in business and personal accounting and tax services. Granis & Associates, 615-895-1040, and online at www.gcpas.com. Well, under Rick Insell, Middle Tennessee, when leading at the half, is 397-40. They're leading at the half here, but only by 4. Defense has been the word for both of these teams today. Middle Tennessee holding Perdue to 31% from the field in the first half. Perdue holding Middle Tennessee to 28% from the field in the first half. It'll be interesting to see the adjustments. Middle Tennessee taking, of their 28 shots, half of them were from three-point range. Most of them probably are okay in the book for the coach, but I think a couple of them were settled for instead of trying to work a little harder to get something inside. Both teams doing a good job making the paint a very difficult place to score. Points in the paint, 12-8 in favor of Perdue. So the Lady Raiders, clad in their black jerseys and shorts with white numerals and lettering, block Middle Tennessee across the front. Perdue, all gold jerseys and shorts, black numerals and trim. Again, our broadcast vantage point, we're on the concourse about 25 rows above the floor level in an end zone. So a little bit different perspective here. So Middle Tennessee, as you listen, their offense will be going away from us. They'll be at the opposite end of the field, or the court here in this third quarter. Perdue gets the basketball to start this second half. Bounce pass off the perimeter to McCarthy. McCarthy looked for the backdoor cut. It wasn't open. They sag back off of her. She's not a threat. Almost traveled, but it was taken away by Boldareva. They don't worry about her taking that shot, and she turned it over. Gregory into the hands of Blakely. Courtney has not scored in this game. Bounce pass to Scott. Entry past Boldareva and a foul. That's going to be inside on a shove as Gregory went to the deck. Foul was on McCarthy. That's her second, team's first of the quarter. Lob into Scott. Scott spins in the lane, goes up with one hand, no good. Rebound Perdue. Got a good look, couldn't finish. Lead pass front court Lombard. Lombard cut off by Scott. Sends it to McCarthy at the high post. She's always looking for the handoff up there, not looking to shoot. McCarthy, that's what she wants to do. She backs down low, got Boldareva in a vulnerable position, and Nas is called for the foul. That's her first and team's first. It's a tough struggle. She's given up quite a bit of weight. She's got a height advantage, but not a weight advantage. They inbound to Swanson, who came off the screen, launches the three and hits it. Nicely designed. Her second three of the game, her 50th of the year, or her career at Perdue, and it's 25-24. Middle Tennessee's lead is 1. Blakely with a bounce pass to Scott. Lob Boldareva was shooing up. She got immediately shoved in the back off the block. Blakely with the catch, passes up the three, back to Nas. Spins, bounces it back to Courtney. Blakely in the lane, cross-court pass to Enrique. Enrique drives up and under, forced up a shot, no good. Then it landed on her back and went out of bounds. She was looking for a foul, didn't get it. Boy, too many times in this game, Middle Tennessee players have driven under and into traffic and forced up contested, off-balance shots, probably hoping for the whistle. It has not come today. They have really let them play. On both ends, it's been equal. That's not a problem. Jones with the basketball, cut off on the drive by Blakely. Into the lane, McCarthy, double team, sends it back out, 3-second violation. She was in the lane too long. So the turnover gives it back to Middle Tennessee, still looking for their first points of this third quarter, leading by 1. Bounce pass to Enrique, top of the key. One dribble handoff to Blakely. Left wing to Scott. Scott to the top to Enrique. There's the lob inside intended for Bouldereva. Too tall for her. That's not easy to do and out of bounds. Perdue doing a really good job of making the lane a difficult place. They're not letting Bouldereva get down on the low block at all. They are shoving her out off the lane, off the block. Boilermakers basketball. Jones cut off at the elbow. Threw it almost away, saved by Bass. Hands it back to Jones, drives up and under. Enrique shoved her out of bounds. I think they're going to call her for the foul. Yeah, they are. It was a little bit of contact there, and that's going to be the second on Enrique. It's a shame, too, because she threw it away, trying to go cross court with it up under the basket. Lombard to the corner to Jones, drives baseline, puts up the one-hander. It's short, loose ball Perdue. Well, those 50-50 balls will kill you in games like this. Bass's jumper is good. Her first points. There's the second chance point. By not getting that loose ball, Perdue got the second chance. They have the lead, 26-25. Blakely bounce pass to Scott, left wing. Scott, top of the key, goes back to Blakely, left side. They sag back off of her to Enrique. Back to Blakely. They're encouraging her to take that three-point shot. To Scott. Shot clock at 6. Long three, no good. Well, that's what Perdue wants. They want Middle Tennessee to settle for the 3, and they are. 7 minutes to go in the quarter. Perdue with the ball and a 1-point lead. Bass with a handoff. Lombard goes back to Bass. Jumper from 12, no good. Rebound Bouldereva. Outlet to Blakely. Let's see if you can get something in transition. Scott pulls up, can't shoot, leaves it for Blakely. They'll set. Bouldereva and Blakely play catch. Now they'll come to the left side to Scott. Scott off a screen from Enrique, loose ball, reach-in foul is going to be called on Swanson. That'll be her second. Both teams have really scouted each other well. Both teams know what the other offense wants to do, where they want the ball to go. They're both denying that first opportunity. Inbounds, Gregory comes wide open on the inbounds, missed the 3 off the side of the board. Rebound Perdue. Long lead pass, Swanson runs it down, has to reset, fires a 3 and hits it. Well, she kept it from going out of bounds, circled to the corner and stepped into it. And an 8-0 run here for Perdue to open this third quarter. They lead 29-25. Scott. Bounce pass, Blakely. Blakely gets the screen from Bouldereva. Entry pass Enrique in the lane, splits 2 defenders, missed the shot. Rebound Perdue coming the other way. Boy, Boilermakers really doing a good job defensively inside. Jones up and under, almost stepped out of bounds, gets it to Swanson. Another 3, this one is no good. Rebound tipped out Blakely. Blakely hit and fouled by Jones. Foul on Jones, her second, team's third. And coming off the bench to check in is Emily Monson, 6'1" sophomore, transfer from Perdue out of Blackman High School. Let's see if that's the spark that they're looking for. Scott off the screen from Monson, fires the 3, missed it. Rebound tapped up twice. Monson diving for the loose ball. It's out of bounds off of Perdue. They wrapped up shoot around today, and a lot of times they'll do it. They'll line up everybody in midcourt and say, take your chance. If somebody can hit it from midcourt, we're out of here. And after a few misses, it was Monson that nailed it from midcourt to end the practice. Blakely steps into a wide open 3, can't hit it. Boy, the Lady Raiders just cold. Ball tapped out of bounds. It'll stay with MTSU. Well, Perdue has decided they're going to let Middle Tennessee shoot the 3. So far, it's paid off because the shooting has been cold. Scott to inbound, 20 on the shot clock. Gets it into Gregory. Catches, fires, nails the 3. She's got 2 of them. First points of the third quarter. 29-28, Perdue by 1. 5:10 to go in the third. Got a feeling we're going down all the way to the wire here today at Fort Myers. Swanson, step back, wide open three, missed it. Rebound, offensive board, put back, rejected. Boulder Waver with a block. Here comes Blakely the other way. Blakely down the right side of the lane, kicks it to the wing to Monson, or to Gregory rather. Gregory launches a long-range three and nailed it. Oh my goodness. Jalen Gregory from downtown Fort Myers. 31-29 Blue Raiders. Bounce pass almost stolen away by Monson. Drive by Bass, puts up the shot, no good, but she was fouled. Free throws coming. Foul is on Boulder Rava, that's her second. Team's third of the quarter. Timeout, 4:28 to go in the third. Middle Tennessee 31, Perdue 29. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
MT Dining is eating made easy. With more than 19 dining locations, you will never run out of variety on campus. Whether it's Chick-fil-A, Subway, or Starbucks, we've got the brands you love right here. Need a quick snack or Scantron? Stop by one of the 5 pods on campus and try out MT Dining's new Farm to Fork experience. Farmers Market, now open, located in the Student Union. Visit mtdining.com for more information or visit our office in the Keithley University Center, room 202.
Blue Raider fans, Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Lightning's Locker Room is just across the street from Floyd Stadium at 1321 Greenland Drive. It has all the MT polos, hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and all the other game day gear you'll ever need. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or in Murphy Center on game days. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers.
Murfreesboro Medical Clinic is proud to be the official medical group of MTSU Athletics. We all win big when we work as a team for better health. Just like MTSU's athletes and coaches, our healthcare professionals work tirelessly to make our community proud. At MMC, we really are true blue. MTSU is our hometown team, and your health is our mission. Visit mmclinic.com or call us at 615-893-4480.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Middle Tennessee leads Perdue 31-29 here at the Elements Health Fort Myers Women's Tip-Off from Fort Myers, Florida. Lightning's Locker Room, powered by Textbook Brokers, is the place to get your Blue Raider gear. See the selection online at mtsugear.com or at our Greenland Drive location. Lightning's Locker Room, the official game day provider, powered by Textbook Brokers. Both teams getting it after it defensively here. Middle Tennessee 10 of 37 from the field. That is 27%. 6 of 19 from 3, 31%. 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Perdue 13 of 40 from the field, 32%. 3 of 13 from three-point range, 23%. And the Boilermakers have not attempted a free throw in the contest. Rebounding 32-24 in favor of Perdue. 9 of those are offensive rebounds. Second chance points 8-4 in favor of the Boilermakers. Points in the paint 12-8 in favor of Perdue. And Perdue about to shoot their first free throws of the game with Reagan Bass going to the line. And her first is good. Bass, the transfer from Akron, has a couple of double-doubles this season. Had 14 points, 10 rebounds in their win over UT Arlington in their last game, and she makes both free throws. She's got 4 points on a 15-point average. We're tied at 31, 4:25 to go in the third quarter. Scott off the screen from Monson, bounce pass to Blakely. Passes up the three. Boy, Noss really trying to work hard to get open down low, could not. Blakely, step back 15-foot jumper, good. Little jab step back, first points for Courtney Blakely. Middle back up by 2, 33-31. Jones goes practically uncontested to the lane, got all the way through, loose ball, who's going to get it? They're going to scrap for it. Perdue is going to get another 50-50 ball and another second chance. Rashunda Jones picks up the dribble. Out top, they sag back off of McCarthy to Collier. Shot clock at 2. Collier takes the jumper, missed it, Rebound taken away. It's going to be Bouldereva. Outlet to Blakely. 2-point lead in the basketball. Blakely pulls up at the free throw line. Now they'll reset. Left wing to Scott. Scott off the screen from Monson. Goes back to Blakely. Shot clock at 15. Screen from Bouldereva. Now Blakely from 18 feet. No good. You could tell when it left her hands. Rebound McCarthy. That's a shot they can get any time. That's not really the first one that I think they want. Bounce pass inside and a nice one in the lay-in good by Bass. Very nice assist from Jones. And we're tied at 33. 2:50 to go in this third quarter. Bouldereva comes out to the top of the key for the pass. One dribble handoff to Blakely. Reverse it back. Gregory passed up the three, goes to Bouldereva. She's pushed off the lane, finds Blakely to the corner. Scott, three, no good. Rebound Bouldereva with a tap, saved by Monson, but she could not hang on to as it goes out of bounds. It'll be Purdue's basketball. Now Kendall Puryear checks in. She was a good force in the first half off the bench. She had 6 points. Inbounds, almost a steal by Gregory. Saved by Lombard. They go cross court to Jones. Jones leaves it for Bass. She'll take the three. It's way off. Rebound is ripped down by Gregory. Gregory, long lead pass to Tamia Scott. Got back behind the defense and laid it in. Gregory with an outstanding lead pass to Scott for the lay-in. She's got 7. Back in front, Middle Tennessee, 35-33. 2:07 left in the third quarter. Backdoor cut, almost stepping out of bounds was Collier. To Bass, handoff, tripping and falling. They go to the floor, jump ball, possession arrow will give it to Middle Tennessee. Jones tripped over her teammate, lost the basketball and fell down. Timeout taken by Perdue. They may have gotten the timeout to save the possession. It's a 30-second timeout, so they may have called the timeout to be able to save possession. Blue Raider fans, you can still secure seats inside Murphy Center with the purchase of season tickets. Women's basketball tickets $135, men's basketball tickets $175, or the special combo package for both teams at $235, a savings of $75. Purchase your seats. Visit goblueraiders.com/tickets or call the ticket office 615-898-5261. Well, whoever wins this one, it's going to be a hard-fought, well-earned victory. I'm sure both these teams will go back to the hotel. I know Middle Tennessee will. And go back and have a Thanksgiving dinner as a team. Be a lot more enjoyable if you take a win back with you. This Purdue team went on an international trip in August. Those are so beneficial for teams, especially if you have a lot of new members like Purdue did with all the newcomers that have come in. They played 3 games together in Spain and Portugal. Good timing for them to have all the new additions to be able to do that internationally. Middle Tennessee, 12 of 41 from the field. Still 29%. It's amazing to be shooting 29% of the game and be leading with 1:57 left in the third, but that is the situation. Purdue's only shooting 31%, 14 of 44. Middle Tennessee is 6 of 20 from 3. Purdue is 3 of 14. Free throw line, Blue Raiders 5 of 8. Purdue is 2 for 2. Rebounding again, that's one that I think they're going to harp on after this one. So many of those so-called 50-50 balls. I stood in practice and heard Coach Insel and Associate Head Coach Matt Insel talk about the 50-50 ball. You've got to get those. You can't keep giving up second chance opportunities, and that's been happening today. 35-26 edge in rebounding has led to an 8-4 advantage in second chance points. Leading scorers, the only player on the court for either team in double figures is Alina Arike with 10. Leading scorer for Purdue is Sophie Swanson with 3 3-pointers and 9 points. Purdue did call the timeout to save the possession. They inbound in front of their bench with 10 to shoot. Jones holding the basketball with 7, with 6, with 5. Drives in on Bouldereva, shot blocked. Rebound strip, blocked again. Third time no good. Bouldereva finally cleans the glass. Nas with a couple of blocks today. Blakely, front court. Hesitates, top of the key. They'll set the offense. 1:36 left in the quarter. Boldareva on the wing to Scott, left side to Blakely. Back up top, Gregory. Monson comes out, sets a screen. Gregory on the wing, shot clock at 6. Boldareva high post to the corner. Blakely with 3, with 2, with 1 shot blocked, late whistle and a foul. Looked like they were a little bit out of sorts, but got in and drew the contact. And that'll send Courtney Blakely to the line. Foul is on Swanson. That's her 3rd. Only player on either team with 3 personal fouls. So Blakely checks to the free throw line, and checking back in is Reynolds for Perdue. Blakely, a 77% free throw shooter. At the line for a couple. First one, good. Only 3 points today, really hasn't looked to shoot that much, but points have been hard to come by for everybody. Second one, good. 37-33, Lady Raider lead. Now you just need a couple of defensive stops and a chance to spread out a little cushion with 1:10 left in the 3rd quarter. Jones with a dribble to the wing, Collier. Collier trying to get it outside. Well, they denied the first pass, forced it back outside to Reynolds. Shot clock at 10. Reynolds off the screen from Perdue, offensive foul. That is twice she has set an illegal screen and been called for it both times. As an offensive foul, it's the team's 5th, but no free throws. Middle Tennessee inbounds. Blakely front court to Tamia Scott. Scott works it to the top of the key, still with the dribble, guarded by Reynolds. To Gregory. Entry pass, Boldareva. Works her way to the lane. Back out to Scott. Open 3. Short. Rebound per year for Perdue. That's the look they wanted. They went inside out, just couldn't finish it. Jones to Reynolds. Back out to Jones. Interesting now, Bass, McCarthy, their 2 big post players, starters, are both on the bench right now. 18 seconds left in the quarter, 10 on the shot clock. Jones 30 feet away with 7 per year. Hands it off with 5. Jones with 4, with 3. Collier, a little fall-away fadeaway. Front iron, no good. Boldareva with a rebound. And that will, with 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Blakely racing, got it up. No! Got all the way to the glass. Banked it just a little bit too strong, but it wouldn't go. But Middle Tennessee, after a sluggish start to the quarter, finishes where they started the half with a 4-point lead. We go to the 4th. Middle Tennessee 37, Perdue 33. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Roscoe Brown is proud to be a longtime supporter of MTSU athletics and your locally owned HVAC and plumbing company for over 80 years. Roscoe Brown has been the trusted name for heating, cooling, and plumbing for Middle Tennessee homeowners and businesses. Call 888-MY-ROSCOE to schedule your HVAC or plumbing service today. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Roscoe Brown. People you know, a name you trust. Go Blue Raiders.
Roscoe Brown. RoscoeBrown.com.
It's never lost on Window World that your home is your largest physical investment. Window World's integrity can be noticed from your very first moment of contact. The clean, professional installation of premium windows, siding, doors, and more are designed to last while leaving your home looking amazing. Window World and their lifetime warranty will always be there when it really matters. They're America's most trusted remodeler and a proud partner of Middle Tennessee State University Athletics because the difference is integrity and always in the detail.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
We get set for the fourth quarter in Fort Myers, Florida. Joe Fisher, great to have you with us. Middle Tennessee leads Perdue in a defensive slugfest, 37-33. Murfreesboro Medical Clinic and Surgery Center, the official medical group of MTSU Athletics, proudly keeping Murfreesboro healthy since 1949. Middle Tennessee shooting 27.9% for the game, 12 of 43. Fortunately, half of those makes are three-pointers, 6 for 21 and 7 for 10 from the line. Perdue, not much better, 14 for 47, 29%, 3 of 14 from 3, 2 for 2 from the line. Rebounding, Perdue with a 10-rebound edge, 38-28. Points in the paint, 14-10 in favor of Perdue. Second chance points, 8-4 in favor of Perdue. Fast break points in transition, 9-3 in favor of the Lady Raiders. It will be Middle Tennessee's basketball to start quarter number 4. Boldareva hands off to Blakely. Blakely goes baseline, forces up a tough shot, contested, no good. Rebound, she stole it back. Just took it right out of Perdue's hands, went back inside, threw another wild shot up, no good. Rebound, Perdue. Well, I like the aggressiveness, but a little bit out of control there in traffic and unable to finish. You know, she's an Indiana native from Gary, Indiana. I'm sure this game means quite a bit to her. All of them do. Jones, guarded by Blakely, drives up and under the basket, sends it outside. Collier cut off on the drive. A little fadeaway in the lane is good. Tough shot. Collier with the basket. She's got 4 to cut the deficit for Perdue to 2. Middle Tennessee leads 37-35. Bounce past Scott on the left wing. Scott to Gregory. Gregory lobs it, Boldareva, guarded by Puryear in the lane. Spins, fade away in the lane, good. Nas with the basket, she's got 9, approaching another double-double. She's got 9 points, 10 rebounds, 39-35. Interesting, McCarthy, their starter, we have not seen much in this second half. Jones in the lane, 12-footer, rolls, drops. They have found a little niche right there at about the 12-foot mark in the lane on the drive. Cashed in back-to-back, 39-37. Lady Raider lead is 2. Scott, entry past Boldareva off the block, draws the double team, kicks to Blakely, to the corner. Wide open 3, yes! Jalen Gregory. That's the ball movement we're used to. 4th three-pointer of the game for Jalen. 42-37. Boy, just get a defensive stop here. Collier for 3, got it. Just what an answer. Collier with the 3, she's got 7. 42-40, had a chance with a stop to extend it to the largest lead of the day. Instead, it's back down to 2. Boldareva draws the double team, swings it to Blakely. Wide open 3, high off the iron, no good. Rebound Puryear for Perdue. 7:40 left to play. Backdoor cut. Jones in the lane. Short jumper good. They keep getting that short jumper in the lane and cashing in, and we are tied at 42. A quick 5-0 run by the Boilermakers. Scott dribbles to the top of the key. Gregory running baseline. Comes out to the wing. Looks for Boldareva. Finds her off the block left side. Nice cross-court pass. Wide open Blakely for 3 again. That's too strong. Rebound Perdue. Perdue is apparently decided they are totally comfortable settling for those kind of plays. Pass inside, nice finish by Swanson, and Perdue with the lead. A 7-0 run, 44-42, 6:55 to play. See if we can get something for Boldareva inside. Instead, Scott drives into traffic, missed the shot, got it back. Goes up through traffic again, and it wedges between the rim and the backboard. Scott missed the first shot and looked like she kind of gave up on it, and it basically fell right back in her hands, so she threw it back up there again. And it wedged between the rim and the backboard. Middle Tennessee led 42-37. Collier made the big 3, and Perdue with back-to-back baskets after that for this 7-0 run to take a 2-point lead. McCarthy, the freshman, checks back in on the post for the Boilermakers. 6:40 to play. Reynolds, 3 from the wing, back iron, no good. Rebound, Gregory. Gregory down the middle of the court. Hesitates, she'll wait for her teammates. Right wing, Savannah Davis in there right now. Looking for somebody that can knock one down from outside. Boulder Rava having trouble getting inside. They're just shoving her out of the lane with that size they have inside. She has it off the block, works her way in, puts it up, and is fouled by McCarthy. She got her on her hip that time, spinning to the right. Fallon McCarthy is her third, but now you're going to need your free throws here. And here's Boulder Rava. She's got 9 points, shooting for a double-double here. First free throw is no good. Raiders are 7 of 11 from the line. She's played not every minute of this game, but almost every minute. Second free throw, that one's good. She has a double-double with 10 points, 10 rebounds. The deficit is 1, 44-43, 6:05 to play. Reynolds front court, lobs it right side of the lane, kick out, long 3, and that is good. Destiny Lombard with the 3, and Perdue extends the lead to 4, 47-43. That was a deep 3. Got to have an answer. Boulder Rava 10 feet away, trying to back her way in. Gets to the lane. Oh, what a beautiful reverse. And with the left hand, she knocks it in. Oh, tremendous drop step. Spun left, came wide open. 47-45. Lombard going to fire again. This one's no good. Rebound, Middle Tennessee. Savannah Davis. And a whistle and a foul in the backcourt on Reynolds. That's her second. Team's second foul of this fourth quarter. So on the court, you've got Gregory, Monson, Davis, Scott, and Boulder Rava. And Katie Gerald's trying to get an explanation on what the foul was. Be nice if we could get her out of the way. She's over almost at half court most of the game. 5:18 to play. Left wing Gregory, lob to Boulder Rava, pushed about 15 feet away. This time she goes into the lane, reverses again, goes up and fouled. McCarthy can't handle her. I like this, one-on-one, just keep feeding it there and let her work. The foul was on Collier for the reach in, trying to help out. Had she not helped out, Boulder Rava was going to break open again. 5:10 to play. Boulder Rava at the line for 2. First one, good. She's got 13. 47-46, Purdue's lead down to 1. Middle led by 5 not so long ago. To tie it up, and does. 14 for Boulder Rava. Timeout on the court with 5:10 left to play. Don't go anywhere. This is a Thanksgiving treat. 47-47, Middle Tennessee and Perdue. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
When it comes to money, I'm a saver.
Me too. Though I can also be a bit of a spender.
Well, Ascend has got you both covered. With our interest-earning checking, you can
earn interest so I can save money for my beach trip?
Sure. And with our rewards checking, you can
get cash back for my purchases? Tap reward?
Yep. So no matter how you handle your money, Ascend Federal Credit Union has the right checking account for you. Interest-earning checking earns 3.56% annual percentage yield up to $15,000. Some restrictions apply.
Plan ahead and plan for success. Put Lee Company on your team for all your facility and home maintenance needs. They are proud to be an official partner of the MTSU Blue Raiders and have serviced homes and businesses for 80 years. For the very best heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical services, call Lee Company at 615-867-1000. Visit them at leecompany.com or call 615-867-1000.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Middle Tennessee 47, Perdue 47. 5:10 left to play here in Fort Myers, Florida. Middle Tennessee still shooting just 28% from the field, 15 for 52. Perdue 36% now. They heated up a little bit on that 7-0 run a moment ago. 20 for 55. Lady Raiders had a 42-37 lead. Collier hit a big three, and then Perdue put back-to-back baskets behind that to take the lead back. Middle Tennessee has really tried to concentrate recently on getting the ball down to Boulder-Reva and letting her work in the lane. And when she has not made a basket, she's gotten to the free throw line and had some success. Nas 14 points and 10 rebounds. So we'll see if a trend holds as well. This season, Middle Tennessee 5-0 when committing fewer turnovers than their opponent. Perdue has 10, Lady Raiders have 6. Purdue's basketball after the timeout. We have reached the midway point of the fourth quarter, and there's turnover number 11 as Perdue tried to get it to Lombard, and Reynolds just threw it a little too far and out of bounds. Boy, you got to capitalize on this. Gregory running the point right now with Davis, Scott, Boulder-Reva, and Monson on the court, getting Blakely a little bit of a breather. They go down to Boulder-Reva again. Backs her way in on Bass. Goes up over Bass. It rolled off the iron, no good. It's hung on the left side of the iron and then fell away. Reynolds picks up the dribble. Bass from three-point range. Short. Rebound Scott from Middle Tennessee. I like going down inside again. Gregory. Left wing Scott. Boulder-Reva guarded by Bass. Ball was kicked, and I believe a foul from behind on the reach-in. That'll be foul number 4 of the quarter. Foul is on Swanson. That's her 4th. And she's going to sit down. She's their best three-point shooter. They don't want to lose her with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in a tie game. Inbounds to Gregory. Go down low to Boulder-Reva. Works her way into the lane. Spins, pivots, goes up. Got it. I like it. Just keep on feeding it in there. 49-47 Lady Raiders. Shot rejected. Put up on the follow. Good. Boulder-Reva blocked it, but it went right to Lombard, who was able to put it in. We're tied at 49. 4 minutes left. Gregory to Scott. Scott back to Gregory. Inside Boulder-Reva. Here comes the double team. Back out to Monson. Right back into Boulder-Reva. To the lane. Double team. Shot partially blocked and comes away for Perdue. Collier kicks to the wing. Lombard drives baseline. Through a pass, it hit the bottom of the backboard, and Scott took it away. Scott driving down the middle, hesitates, kicks to the corner to Davis. Now to Gregory. Tied at 49, 3:27 left. Now who wants to take the big shot? Boulder-Reva at a high post. Step back, 3 straight away. No good by Gregory. Loose ball, Perdue. Big rebound inside by Jones. Gets it out to Collier. Collier back to Jones. Jones holding the basketball. About 35 feet away. Jones guarded by Monson. Jones drives all the way to the basket, blocked, and Jones caught it while standing out of bounds. Another rejection in the lane for the Lady Raiders. 2:59 to play, tied at 49. Gregory brings it up court. Gregory steps back, comes to the top to Monson, lobs into the lane, Boulder-Reva. Turned into a double team and she was fouled, got bailed out. She pivoted and turned into the double team that they slapped on and was called for the foul. I believe that's free throws now for the Lady Raiders. That is team foul number 5. The foul was on Reynolds. That's her third. So Boulder-Reva for 2. That's a tough foul because they came with a double team. Nas didn't see her and turned into her, but got called on Perdue, and the free throw was good, and Middle Tennessee back in front. 17 for Boulder-Reva for her double-double. 50-49 Middle Tennessee. Second toss, good. 18 for Nas. McCarthy checks back in now for the Boilermakers, replacing Reynolds. So now they're back to their 4 of their starters along with Collier on the court. Middle Tennessee leading by 2. 2:35 left. Boilermakers front court with a basketball. And Savannah Davis is called for the foul. That's her first, the team's first of the quarter, so they got some room to go here. Perdue will inbound side front court opposite of their bench. Inbounds to Lombard, hands to Jones. Jones to Collier on the wing, left side guarded by Scott. Collier tries to drive right side of the lane, gets there, rejected by Tamia, out of bounds. I'm telling you, for neither team, anything's been really easy in the lane today. Perdue, an outstanding shot blocking team, so is Middle Tennessee. And I believe they're going to get Swanson in now. They will. She's got 4 fouls, but kind of an offense-defense substitution here and a chance for Swanson, their best three-point shooter, to be, well, somebody's got to leave the game. And finally, it's going to be McCarthy. They had 6 out there for a long time. Referee steps in between Boulder-Reva and Bass. Switched by the Lady Raiders defensively at the last second. Lombard lobs it in. Boulder-Reva is going to be called for a foul over the back. She stole the basketball, but they're going to call her for the foul. That's her third. So Perdue will inbound again on the baseline. 20 on the shot clock. 2:21 to play. Lombard inbounds to Swanson, being guarded by Scott. Swanson kicks it to Bass. Bass in the lane. Goes up with the left hand too strong. Rebound Tamia Scott. Hands it to Gregory. Gregory running the point down the stretch here. 2:05 left to play. Oh, a basket would be so big. Gregory. Bounce pass to Monson. Monson kicks to the wing. Davis. Back to the top to Gregory. Boulder area out high to set a screen. Set a good one. Gregory's jumper is no good. Rebound battled for, taken away, put back up in the loose ball, coming away with it Perdue. Davis got the rebound, went back up in traffic, couldn't finish. Boilermakers front court, a little confusion there. Collier finally hands it to Jones. 1:35 to go, timeout taken by Perdue. Yeah, I think this last minute 35 is going to take a little while. Both teams have timeouts to use. A one-possession game. Atmos Energy delighted to sponsor the Blue Raiders and fuel homes and business in Middle Tennessee with affordable, efficient, and reliable natural gas for today and generations to come. Natural gas is the smart choice for fueling our energy future. This game was tied with 5 minutes left to play. Largest lead in the game for each team has been 6 points. Lead has changed hands 9 times. Both defenses have been excellent. Again, I think both teams really had each other scouted very well and making the other team try to go to different tendencies. Down the stretch, Middle Tennessee just decided to go and pound it into Boulder-Reva, and she has been dominant in the lane and getting to the free throw line. Perdue inbounds, 17 on the shot clock. 90 seconds left in regulation. Jones cut off on a double team, tripped and traveled. Inadvertent contact there, and she ran into the double team and tripped and fell and turned it over. And here comes Gregory running the show. Into the front court. 1:20 left to play. Pass almost stolen, and a foul is called on Swanson, and I believe that's her 5th. If that is on Swanson, that's her 5th. And it is, and she fouls out. Their best three-point shooter fouls out of the game. Step off the line, Tamia. They've got to take time. They're going to use this basically as a short timeout to huddle up. So that's what Rick Insel will do as well. McCarthy will check back in. And the officials are going to have to step in and say, okay, we're ready to go. Swanson fouls out with 11 points. 3 3-pointers on the game. Boulder-Rava stays back on the opposite end of the court. She's got 3 fouls, don't want a 4th. And you need Tamia, who has struggled at times at the line, to lock in right here. First one. In and out, no good. So Scott in the game today, 2 for 5 at the line. Makes the second one. She's got 8 points. Pushes the lead to 3. 52-49, 1:15 left. Jones, front court, McCarthy at the elbow left side. Cross court, out of bounds, off Lombard. Credit Gregory. Jalen Gregory got a hand on it, tipped it off Lombard, out of bounds. 1:05 left. Oh, how big would points be here? Gregory bounces to Scott. Scott, top of the key, guarded by Bass. Keeps the dribble alive. Gregory runs to the left corner. Scott dribbled into traffic, almost traveled, got it back out of there. Timeout taken. Rick Insel didn't like what he saw, and I don't blame him. Tamia dribbled into traffic in the lane, started to look like she was a little bit out of shape, and Insel immediately called timeout. That was a wise one. With 50.8 seconds remaining. Been a while since we've been in one like this. Haven't had one this year like this. This is where you learn. I guess the last one that would fall in this category is Louisville last year. 71-69 win. .8 seconds remaining. Last win against a Big Ten team, current member of the Big Ten. Remember, there are 17 schools now in the Big Ten. Was Indiana in 2008. Both coaches taking full opportunity of this timeout. Officials are going to have to chase them out of their respective huddles. 13 on the shot clock, 50.8 on the game clock. Middle Tennessee 52, Perdue 49. Gregory will inbound. It's been an interesting decision. Davis is on the court. Gregory's running the point. In pass to Boulder-Rava on the baseline. Works her way toward the lane on McCarthy. Picks up the dribble. Pivots. Got to get out of there. Throws one up and was fouled going up. Got in trouble and got McCarthy on her hip and turned and drew the foul. That's her 4th. Boulder-Rava has been the force down the stretch and a chance to make this a 2-possession lead. Katie Gerald's complaining once again. So Rick Insel's going to take the opportunity to call Boulder-Rava over and get her out of the lane. Oh, so it's not on McCarthy. They changed it, and I believe that's what Katie Gerald was trying to find out. They called it on Reagan Bass, only her second. First by Boulder-Rava, no good. Gotta have this one to make it a 2-possession lead. Quiet Jim on the way. Got the roll. 19 for Boulder-Rava. And timeout taken on the court with 42.7 seconds remaining. Enrique about to check back in. Well, these are the games you obviously want to come out on the winning edge, the winning side of it, but you learn so much about your players in these kind of situations. So with 42.7 seconds remaining, Perdue has 2 timeouts remaining, or Perdue has 1 timeout remaining. Middle Tennessee with 2 timeouts remaining. And it'll be interesting to talk to Coach Insel after the game. Personnel decisions made. Decisions to go to the post to Boulder Rave are really basically entirely down the stretch. Decisions, whether it's injury-wise or just performance-wise, but to put the ball in the hands of Jalen Gregory down the stretch and let her run the point. Savannah Davis has had a lot of minutes in the fourth quarter. It'll be Purdue's basketball. Enrique is back in the game. She had sat for a while. Perdue will inbound. Perdue inbounds right in front of their bench. Lady Raiders leading by 4. Basketball, and Collier trips and inadvertently Scott's going to be called for foul again. That's the second time Collier has fallen and drawn a foul. If she doesn't fall, there's no call, but the foul on Scott is her second. That's the team's 3rd of the quarter. So Perdue will inbound to the baseline. Reynolds to trigger it in. Gets it into Lombard. Up top to Collier. 33 seconds left to play. Collier back out to Bass. Long range 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound to Enrique. Rebound to Enrique. Hands it to Gregory. 23 seconds left. Purdue's got a foul. Gregory across center line. 20 left. 19, 18, 17. Gregory dribbling the time away, and she's finally fouled with 14.7 to go. Perdue let 10 seconds run before committing the foul. And now here's Jalen Gregory for 2. Gregory's first. Yes. She's got 13, but she's done so much more. She has handled the offense down the stretch. Second one is no good. Rebound Perdue. 13 seconds left. Timeout Boilermakers. 13.8 remaining. They utilize their final timeout. Hopefully we'll be able to talk to a player of the game. Remember, I remind you where we are location-wise. We're up on a concourse basically at the top of this arena. I think the player of the game and Coach Insel will try to make their way up here, but I'm not going to promise it. It's not like we're sitting courtside. It's not that convenient, but I'm hoping that that will be the case, and I'm hoping that they'll be coming to talk about a Thanksgiving win. Leading by 5. Amazing to be in a game. It tells you what kind of game this has been. Middle Tennessee is shooting 27% from the field for the game and leading by 5 with 13.8 seconds remaining. Perdue not much better, 34%. The free throw line is the difference. Middle Tennessee 15 of 22, Perdue 2 for 2. Perdue lobs it inside and throws it away, but there's a foul on a hold in the lane. They're going to get Boulder Rava for a hold. That'll be her 4th, but that's only the 4th team foul. So now they'll have to inbound on the baseline. Reynolds sends it to the top to Collier. Collier sends it outside. Lombard, step back three, a long one, no good. Off the iron, tapped out of bounds. Whose ball? Perdue's ball. 4.6 remaining. Key for the Lady Raiders, they ran 10 seconds with no damage. Just don't foul. Reynolds, inbounds, they throw it away. Loose ball into the backcourt, saved with 3, with 2, with 1, rejected! Scott says no, and put that in that stuff in that turkey, man. As this game is over, a little extra gravy for the Lady Raiders. Thanksgiving dinner just got a little bit better. Middle Tennessee 54, Perdue 49. Lady Raiders improved to 6-1, and boy, did they earn it. Both teams, outstanding defense, had to battle for everything they got, and the Lady Raiders win it by a score of 54-49. It'll be Iowa State on Saturday for a chance to sweep 3 on the Sunshine State trip for Thanksgiving week. Middle Tennessee 6-1, Perdue falls to 4-2. Stay with us. The post-game report is next. You're listening to Lady Raider basketball from Van Wagner.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has taken its flavor to the next level. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.